Hello, this is Alekius, and welcome back to Warplan Orange as the Allies in 1926 with no Washington Naval Treaty, so we got crazy big battle cruisers. Right now we just finished up organizing things. We're going to stage right here, get the fleet collected up, and do the last one-day transit into Wake Island, do the beach landings. Ooh, 70. I hope that's not true. We have some of our stragglers coming in. We have one group finding or getting rid of the last personnel transports. And then we have our replenishment ships and transports over here. Meanwhile, in the South Pacific, we have Mac and Atoll getting ready to take probably Millie to start. And then the pressure is coming on to the Japanese in Mindanao. And things look grim for them. There's our shore bombardment. Decent casualties, nothing crazy. There's our shore bombardment, or I mean our bombardment attack. Assault value slowly getting better and better. Definitely whittled down their guns. Alright, here we are on 27 August. Oh, lost sight of the group we were looking for. Cancel our retirement and stand by. So Wisconsin and Kentucky have float planes? They do not. Well, you know what? They've expended a lot of primary rounds. We'll send them back. Carriers are standing by. Everyone is in do not retire. Okay. Set to disband. Do that. Second U.S. Marines ready to go. Replenishment ship. Our two battleship groups that peeled off that one Japanese group. Second Marine group. And the escort. Perfect. Alright, we've got a good cap set up. And our torpedo bombers are naval attack. Otherwise, they'll be on recon. 2,000 feet is a good altitude. Fighters will be higher up. Their service ceiling really high. Alright, we will stand by there. thought I told you to load troops. New Zealand Brigade. Load. I'm not confident that's going to work. See, we have this bombardment about to happen. How's the dreadnought situation? Set them to bombard one more time. Then our other groups are about halfway there. Ah, yes, we have our escorts here. Grab them out of the other group. Load fuel. One coming around. Alright, perfect. They're set for Midway. I mean Manila. Not going to stress about the sub screen. There's our naval bombardment from Dreadnought. Everyone sighting everyone else. Ah, here we go. Some air combat. Oh, bombing them in port. That's not necessarily the smartest thing. Oh, the Tosa and the Hosho. Okay, it's going to be an interesting fight around Wake. Torpedoing a destroyer. Really, guys? Could have limited them to a shorter range. There's our bombardment attack. Very good. And 28 August. Second U.S. Marine is here. However, the rest of them is not. The rest catch up. Now is the group. No naval attack. 2, max range 1. Thank you. Keep that to 1 as well. Now, these aircraft still being put together. Not have a base engineers. course. Just grab those engineers and bring them up to Midway. Oh, good grief. $808. There we go. Army Air Service. Looking for aviation support. We can do it out of Mare Island, but we don't really have escorts for it. Do a transport. Is our fastest. President Johnson. Load troops. Grab. Actually, I do not see. Ah, so those are supposed to be on the mainland. Don't see aviation support in this group. I think I will take the 121st. I'll give them 9th Corps Hawaii. Go back to our transport. Load troops. Grab them up. Firemen allowed. Disband. I do want them to disband. Unload their cargo at destination. We'll head out to Midway, drop off the engineer. They get split up. No, everything's good. Excellent. One more day for these transports to arrive. Limited the range. Yeah, they're not loading. Load. Actually, let's change this mission. Can't. Transport only. Load troops. Don't want to load. Load everything. I got them here. I'll get them off the island. That doesn't make sense to me. Okay, the dreadnought we're going to send to Davao. Where are you guys going? No, do not retire. Back there. The transport's almost ready. Where do we need fuel? Good there. Good there. Not gonna go up there. Let's firemen allowed. No auto disband. Unload. So load fuel. Then bring it to Davao. And that should be it for the 28th. Avoiding an ASW attack. Here we go, sighting each other. There's our bombardment. Japanese don't seem to be willing to launch an airstrike on our massive fleet. So that was a pathetic bombardment if that's true. And 29th of August. They're loading up with supplies. Replenishment group is standing by. Everything else ready to go. Alright. Sending amphibious transports, regular transports. The cruisers will stay. Colorado. We'll leave our battle cruisers in place. We'll leave them ready to react, though. We don't want them to go too far. We'll leave them ready to interact directly. The heavy cruisers we're going to limit to a max reaction of 1. Take a look at our cap. Set to max range again. And move them in slightly. Want our naval attack and then I think secondarily airfield attack. Fighters. We want to leave them as a cap for now. Could divide them into 2 groups. But I think I want to keep them all on sweep to start, especially with the opposing carrier here. Oh yeah, before I forget, I set them to max range as well now. Alright, then the New Mexico. You'll move in the full distance, as well the Arizona, as well the Maryland-Washington group, as well the Tennessee, as well the New Yorks. Have everyone moving now. Keep our replenishment ships out here. I think that's everything I want. An invasion of Wake at long last. I just can't put troops into these now. Alright, let's see if we can get some troop transports proper. Okay, we have a couple. We'll use the Manunda. Bit of a delay in our South Pacific group, but I'm not sure why I'm unable to load troops anymore. Then we have our other tanker, which will take on the 2 destroyers that we sent their way. They will load fuel. And where should we send this one? Nowhere for now. We'll keep them in Balikpapan. All the groups are moving. Our sub-screen is not fully intact, mostly. It's been a gap for a little bit, so we'll see about getting another submarine. There's a long-range one. Go ahead and get over there. Alright, moment of truth. End of the 29th. 3 months after the attack on the Philippines. And Wake. Although I don't expect Wake to be an easy attack. I'm gonna try. There we go, surface action. Get the starting attack. 2,000 yard nighttime attack. I forgot to check which battleships would be good to set for shore bombardment. Yeah, that's right, I decided against that for a full fleet attack to start. Well, I don't think we're going to be hanging around with the Colorados for now. I have 16-inch rifles. I'd like to keep them around. West Virginia took a torpedo. I might be able to keep it. We'll see. Follow-on attack, same group. Oh, jeez. Another 2,000 yard nighttime combat. Looks like we got the drop on them since we launched torpedoes. Few hits on the Aoba. More torpedoes in the water. Looks like we might have torpedoed the Sugi. We did torpedo the Sugi and she sank. 2 torpedo hits on Tatnall. He's lucky to be floating. Probably not for much longer. A 3rd attack, same group. We stop. You guys have been in enough combat, they can leave now. And we don't seem to be doing very well. Yeah, the Tatnall finally went down. Range is opening. That was the only groups to see each other. There's a bombardment. Groups unloading in wake. 8 casualties, it's not too bad. More troops unloading. Oh, that's a bit worse. Ooh. Failed to hit a tanker. That was a good target too. Oh, here we are intercepting. Alright, throwing some bombers. Oh, it's on the Langley. Five aircraft destroyed. Loss of 1. We took 2 torpedoes though. Came in at 7,000 feet. Oh my goodness. Is that a bunch of tankers? It is. What a find. Well, nothing exciting about this combat, so. Damage on a replenishment ship and 2 tankers. Oh, this looks like the cruisers. Oh yeah, a lot more widespread damage. Oh, the Hosho and associated battle fleet. Arizona shooting up the Shokaku. Magi and Nagato in attendance. Kagi is the other one. Glad I didn't do a bombardment with any of the groups. That's a pretty significant fleet. 4 major captains. And a heavy cruiser. There's some hits on the Pennsylvania from the Nagato. I think we're probably going to lose the hull. Closing to 16,000, 11,000 yards now. Arizona getting hits on Amagi. Amagi returning fire. Nagato getting some hits on Pennsylvania, now damaged. Hull taking further hits. I think she's done for. More hits on DD number 25. Alright, so I think that went poorly from what I saw. Not as bad as it may have looked originally. Tankers revisited by the Tennessees. Ooh, the Washington, Maryland, okay. Really, that's it? Very good. Then the California and the Tennessee, which got a lot more hits. Oh my good grief. That is more than one group. New York and the Idaho, yeah, that's not going to go well for them. For us, rather. Ah, it's the Hosho group, much bigger. That's alright, such a big group can't get into frontage. Can't all be in combat. Hence why I use smaller packets. Oh, the cruisers. Ooh, that's not good. Cruisers should not be engaging with it. And if they're smart, they will disengage. Not that that's easy since they're slow. Oh, Reno taking fire from the Abukuma. Kiwa taking fire. Oh, 2 shells for 2 shells. daytime bombardment by the Dutch coastal battleships. Oh, that does not look good at all. This one looks a lot better. Oh yeah, it's very bad. Alright, time to sort through the chaos. I want to take a look. I think ship availability, Argus comes tomorrow. Look for that. Pearl Harbor is a max size port now. We have battleships, transports scattering in every which direction. Got a big battleship group northeast. Southwest, we have a smaller group. I think we're going to take the carrier back a bit. Langley is surprisingly in good condition. Take them back 1 hex. Bunker Hill, Ticonderoga. I think we're going to send southwest. Cruisers, I'm going to send to no reaction. I might want to split off our single destroyer. The Reno. And return to Pearl Harbor, retirement, disband. Okay, our cruiser group, we're going to set 1 hex back with the carrier. Or the Langley. To 2000, and I want to bump these up to 7, 8, go to 9,000 feet for our cap. Then we have all of our groups in here. Still unloading Marines. We're going to have to. There's a lot of troops in here, allegedly. Also have single destroyer heading back, won't make it. She's done for. Hull, McDermott might make it, but those fires are pretty fierce. Pennsylvania and Herrenholt headed back. Transports are fine. Idaho and New York. Do a bombardment. California and Tennessee. 14-inch guns. We'll do a bombardment. No escort. Maryland, Washington are 16-inch guns. Combine them with the Arizona. Probably. Birmingham's all that's left of this group. So Task Force 1052 and 1056. Birmingham, and 1056 Arizona, Joanne, and McDonough. Put them into this group. Then I think we will absorb Task Force 1055 as well. Bit of a super group, not the most efficient. But we're going to send them. These guys are headed southeast. Then we have our bombardment group. Moving west. I'm going to say we need to bombard the island because our Marines are getting chewed up. Not that I think there are any Marines there still. Return to Midway. Haul it off. There are a lot of troops over here. That way we don't have to bombard. We'll take 1065 and 1079. 1065. Orient, Tennessee. Alright, and then we have this group. Instead of bombardment, we'll switch them back to surface combat. Set them intercept this task force. Can I set them to follow an enemy task force? No, I cannot. Auto disband. Auto disband. I think the battle cruisers I'm actually going to send over here. You, I want to set to follow the battle cruiser. And the Langley will go ahead and absorb task group N14. Alright, there's our aftermath of a failed attack on Wake. Going to steal the 2 explorers we have on the troop transports. I'll tell them no retirement, head back to Wellington, most like. Not a ton of fuel there. Sydney, plenty there. And we'll grab all of the transports into one group. Can't load any troops. Alright, we'll wait for the troop transport to show up. The destroyers, where have they gone? You aren't supposed to be going that way, you're supposed to be going up here direct. Good grief. Wasting fuel, guys. Wasting fuel. That may be where we send this fuel. Load fuel. Give them a destination of Rabaul. And they should return here. Yeah. Everything else is moving around. On ammo. Send them over to Davao to get more supplies. Replenish from port. Gives us full ammunition. Not a huge amount of fuel, but we'll send them to bombard, get more. Our Repulse is also getting low on fuel. I think I'm going to send them into port. Ready to leap out at a moment's notice. Almost there. Tomorrow we should be able to launch our attack. There's our mountain regiment, ready to start further bombardment. And with that, I think I'm going to call it. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for staying to the end. Please leave a comment, let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Take care.